Okay, guys, so today's one of those days. Sorry if I'm not in a good mood. Nothing horrible has happened, but anything that could go wrong wants to go wrong. Like, I bought a sub, and it proceeded to fall out of my hands under the porch because there's a gap between the front door and the porch. Because the porch kind of like moved, the ground settled or something after they had to dig the water pipe up because it broke. So it dropped under the porch. I managed to get it back, and then I went to open it and the tape got stuck and it flung all over. So it's one of those days. That food did not want me to eat it. And so if I'm not in a great mood, sorry, but you know, that's what we're gonna deal with. Red for anger, how about that? I am doing this as a review of my custom from GBFKE. Also, my first time ever trying to seal a canvas. Also talking about things going wrong. I probably shouldn't try to seal a canvas today because everything's going wrong. But I already started trying to record this video and then my phone didn't record. So this is the second time we're going at this. But what I was saying previously that you guys obviously didn't hear any of is up till now, I haven't found this worth paying for, worth doing. I've had a few that have had bad stick, but the stick was at least good enough once you got all the drills together. They kind of held each other in place. So I didn't really find it necessary. However, with my custom from GBFKE, the stick was quite bad, and I already had a good 10 plus drills come off of it just as I was finishing the bottom of it. So I feel like I need to try to seal it. I've been meaning to try to seal something anyway. So we're going to try to seal her again. Today's going badly, so maybe not the best day to try to do something new that might go badly, but we're going to give it a shot. Also, this video is going to be a little piece of this, piece of that kind of craziness because I want to show you. I tend to take a picture of my canvas after each day of working on it. Just something I've done out of habit. I've never shown you guys though, so I want to try to put in this video the pictures of that. Also, I have a short to try to show you how bad the stick was. So I'm going to try to piece this video together with the pictures of me working on her, the picture of how bad the stick was, sealing her, my review on her. It's going to be a lot of everything. So I don't know if I've shown you this before, but one of the ways I hang canvases is with a pants hanger. And with her, I did not want to tempt rolling her up or setting her anywhere because, like I said, the canvas stick is not good. I don't think she looks bad by any means. Again, go back to the opening video if you want to see what the photo I gave him as reference looks like, because I literally cut out like the piece of the ear to show you what this looked like in the photo and the pieces of the hand to show you what exactly it looked like in the photo. So I can post up a photo again, but I'm not going to cut and do close-ups of each piece again this time. So she doesn't look too bad, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to try to seal her. I'm going to actually leave the hanger on there. Screw it. Alright. So, I think that's as flat as she's going to sit. I should see if I have a rubber band, because a rubber band here to wipe your brush to wipe the extra off. I don't know if I have one, though. Or, I know I have one. I don't know if I know where one is. Actually, I wonder if this one will work. I mean, it's not a very... We're going to improvise, guys. It's not really quite big enough, but it's right here, so we're going to improvise. Also, I think I'm going to need to find something to pry this can open, right? Well, I believe people have said that it doesn't really have too much of a smell, that I don't have to worry about doing it inside with the animals, so Hopefully that's accurate. Will this fit over the can like I want it to? Oh boy, that is even tighter of a fit than I thought it was gonna be. Crap. And now the puppy's whining. And again, just because it's one of those days, everything is literally annoying the hell out of me. Like, I'm just waiting for everything to go wrong, and it's just like, oh, of course you have to, you know, say that or do that. Like, it's one of those days, so I'm just in that mood. I'm not trying to mean anything negative. I'm just in a negative mood. So I was hoping trying to do this film for you guys. I got a few paintings to open. I got, you know, her I want to try sealing. If sealing her doesn't go well, then, well, it doesn't go well. I'm you know, I'm resigned to okay on that fact. But I just kind of figured with all that going on that maybe recording this will put me in a bit of a better mood instead. But then, of course, that means I'm possibly talking to you guys while I'm in a bad mood. So we will see what happens, guys. We will see how this goes. I could watch videos on people doing this. I know I've watched a bunch in the past. I haven't watched any recently, so I am more winging this than going based off of somebody's review on how to. I know there's plenty of people out there that show how to do this, so I'm sure you can find those. First person I watched do it was Diamond Grandma, but then I also found an older video of somebody else that showed how to do this recently when I was re-looking up the product to make sure I had the right product. Craft Bling and Nails. Sorry if I said your name out of order. I know she also did one because she had a bad canvas that she was sealing as she was working on it. So there is definitely videos out there of this for you. So all that being said, maybe my video is going to be good enough, but either way, I still want to let you guys know that there is people out there that know what they're doing, that have done this multiple times, that could give you, you know, a better view of this probably. There's going to be some crinkling and stuff like that. I am now, I fully understand I might get this on the surface I'm working on. I don't want to, but if I do, I do. Again, something else I've just kind of resigned myself to the fact of I'm doing it here, and if that means I end up spilling it here, I end up spilling it here. So. Okay, yeah, that should work. But I'm sure we've all had those days where stuff just seems like everything wants to go wrong. Like the universe is out to get you or something. Even if it's just little things that overall don't mean anything, they just kind of build up and bug you enough that it, you know, seems like everything is horrible. Sorry, the puppy, again, wanted to jump up here, and she's tall enough to reach her feet up here now, so she just put her foot on the lid of this and got some of this on her foot. Yay. So I do think there is a slight smell to it. Not a bad smell, definitely not, but I do think there is a slight smell. I wonder if I should be wearing gloves. I don't think I've seen anybody say anything about wearing gloves, but I can tell that I just got some on my fingers. Again, I am also more sensitive to stuff like that than most people, though, so even if you might not normally need to wear gloves, I might have been one that should have worn gloves. So we're just gonna go at this. I don't know, I have this to set the brush on, I guess. I just thought that having something else there was the right idea. Well, It is definitely very liquidy, but it doesn't seem like much came out on my brush. Also on top of the brush, I did try to get one of these. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's a little too big for the can. Oh well. Let's see how this works. I mean, I know you don't want to like drench your canvas, and I am probably one that tends to be too heavy-handed with stuff like this, so. Also, I probably should have wiped the canvas down first with like a clean cloth or something to make sure I wasn't trapping any dirt or hair or anything in it, but again, we're just doing it. We are just going for it, guys. I like her. I didn't like the process of working on her with the stick, but I did kind of make that a bit better, putting some double-sided adhesive on her. Again, I have a picture of that I would like to try to put in this to show you, so I don't know if I'm going to put that in just like here when I'm talking about it, if I'm going to put it in before this part or after this part. I have a bunch of parts filmed, a bunch of parts that I kind of want to film, that I have the pictures ready for, and so it will just, we'll see. We will see what this video turns like. We'll see what this video turns out like. There, sorry. Oh, it does have a smell. I thought I heard I thought I heard people say it doesn't really have a smell. It does have a smell. It's not horribly strong. I kind of feel like some of the canvases I've opened, because I just opened some double-sided adhesive canvases, I feel like they actually had more of a smell possibly, or more chemically of a smell, but this definitely does have a smell to it. I personally would not do this inside, especially because I have a bird, and birds are a lot more sensitive than a lot of other animals to smells. I'm also a lot more sensitive to smells, so being outside where I could have had the wind blowing it away from me would have been a way better idea. I know for next time, but it is what it is this time. I think I got her fully covered now. I should have showed you guys a better view of her before I put this on. I meant to show you guys a little bit better, but I just kind of showed you an overview of her. Sorry. Too late now. I was going to do a before and after and kind of bring her close up to the camera before I glued her and after I glued her, but I guess you get the view you guys got, and then the pictures I'll show you guys. So we have her done, I'm going to go ahead and say, and supposedly this is water based, so supposedly I can just run those under the sink and we're good to go. At least that's my understanding. So now, I do have other videos, like I said, that I would like to do, but I also need to leave her sit straight to dry, I do believe. Maybe I could hang her up to dry, but I think most people leave her sitting flat on the table to dry, so I'm going to leave her sitting flat on the table to dry. I was thinking about opening some for you, but that's okay. We'll just not open right now. We'll wait till I'm in a better mood to open some canvases, but I cannot get this little can shut. Sheesh. Normally you like step on them or something to get them kind of shut. And this is so small, I don't really know if I can do that, but it's not quite fully sealed around here. I'm trying to get it sealed perfectly, and it just seems like it pops up on one side when I seal it on the other. Hopefully it is sealed enough. Sorry, the puppy again is trying to climb up here. And like I said, I'm just not in the mood, so I'm just kind of knocking her feet out of my way. She has to learn anyway not to jump up here of her own accord, right? So I'm gonna go wash these guys. Quick little video for you. We'll see what she's like when she dries. I don't know how long she's gonna take to dry, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so the last part of this video I'm trying to park together for you guys. My GBFKE finish. Yes, still on her coat hanger. Pants hanger, sorry. But, hopefully if I didn't lose the video, because I lost some videos. In the last video, I tried sealing her. So, I should have gave you my thoughts on her when I finished her, when I tried to seal her. And now she's sealed, and I want to show you guys her again after she was sealed. There is still, I can feel the canvas cracking a little bit as it folds like this. There's still sparkle to it. Although I think still that it might have taken a little bit of the sparkle out of it. Like not a crazy amount, it's still quite sparkly. As you can see, there's still definitely shine to her. Look at that hat. I think it might have taken the sparkle out or changed the sparkle slightly. This might be the coating sparkling more than the drill sparkling now, possibly, or something. But she looks decent. Also, I got a little surprise about this. I couldn't leave it with just the GBFKE custom. So, does that ear look familiar? Does that look familiar? I got another one of her to try from a different company. Exact same image. Well, maybe not exact same image. I got it in a 40 by 50. This is a 30 by 50. So, we will be going through these soon.